Good morning, YouTube. What's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny 2. Or we're going to use an old name that I used to use in Destiny 1 for me today, and that's Bad Aim's McGillicuddy. Why? Because we're going to talk about sniping. Sniping is indeed back, not only for PvP, but also PvE. And as you can see, nothing has changed since Destiny 1. I still am a hardscoper. Alright folks, we're going to cover a number of things in this video. Sniping, it's back in PvE and PvP, in my humble opinion. I'll explain why. We're going to review the silicone Neuroma, the sniper rifle from the Pyramidion Nightfall strike. We're going to talk about my favorite pulse rifles for PvE and PvP, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag this on too long. Alright, sniper rifles. So first off, they got a big buff in PvE, and now they're viable, and I'm not using rockets. I was using the sniper all freaking night tonight, and having a lot of fun with it. It's nice to finally stagger some bosses, not just mindlessly shooting my sins of the past, or curtain call at them. So with snipers, first off, they're viable in PvE because I found myself when using them in strikes, I had ammo for pretty much the entire strike. Because one of the changes in the update, it says increased inventory, allowing more reserve ammo. Now for PvE purposes, you're going to get a buff of 20% in terms of damage for yellow bars. And for red bars, you're going to get a whopping 40%. And they also increase the precision multiplier depending on the weapon's rate of fire. Now after the stream today, we were doing the Nightfalls, and that's when I got this drop. My teammate, Son of Krypton, he was using the Borealis the whole time, and my god, the damage he was doing with that thing, it was ridiculous. So guys, I'm going to encourage you, in PvE, put down the rockets for a little bit. Try some of the snipers out. I know for me, I'm going through my entire sniper inventory, and I'm very glad I didn't delete many of them. I just stored them. You know what? I asked you guys on Twitter, what are good snipers to keep? I threw them all in the vault. Now, what I like about this silicone Neuroma is that, look, body shot, body shot. It's a high-impact sniper, aggressive frame. I have terrible aim. That's why I used to call myself Bad Aim's McGillicuddy. Although this hunter coming through the hallway here, I actually get the critical on him. Boom, he gets domed. But this is a high-impact sniper, so I'm going through my entire list. Here's a quick clip with the raid sniper. I wasn't having very good luck with it, but I think the MLG Pro, Yellow Swag, Blunt Smoker, Zombie Killer 187, Quick Scopers, you guys will have a good time with that sniper. That was a dumb joke, but you know what? That's some of the PSNs I run into when I play PvP. Alright, we're going to talk about two pulse rifles, one that I love for PvP, one that I love for PvE. You're seeing it right now. That's the Heart of Time, the future war cult pulse rifle. I still love my beloved Manananan SR4. Can't put that thing down for PvE or PvP. However, I'm using a lot more pulse rifles in PvE because they got a massive damage boost. And you're seeing my favorite one right now for PvE, and that's the Inaugural Address, because it's one of the adaptive frame pulse rifles, and they got a big buff, okay? They got a buff of a base damage plus 10%, well, 10.3%, but also the rate of fire went up by plus 8.3%. Now, they did decrease the precision multiplier for adaptive frame pulse rifles, but not a big deal. And Inaugural Address combined with the perks, combined with the base damage for adaptive pulse rifles that have been increased, it's an awesome time. Now, in PvP, I don't have any clips for it. I tried using it, and I was running into a lot of people that were trying to use it on me, but my future war cult pulse rifle, my Manananan, was wasting them. I'm not very good with those kind of medium fire rate. I was using the time-worn SPIRE today, the Iron Banner, fast-firing Clever Dragon pulse rifle that has Zen Moment. That thing is really good. Try that thing out. That's a kinetic pulse rifle. Really, really good right now. I also forgot to mention, when it comes to sniping in PvP, I did notice I felt like I had more ammo. I don't really recall because I never was a sniper in Destiny 2 for PvP. But in PvE, I had plenty of ammo for pretty much most of the strikes, but using them on red bars, yellow bars. But also when I pulled a crate, like for this particular sniper, high impact, I had 6 rounds. So I'm loving this Nightfall strike specific sniper from the Pyramidion strike called the silicone Neuroma. It's pretty similar to the Long Walk. That is the trial sniper. They both have very similar stats. They got 72 rounds per minute, both aggressive frame. But when we go into the perks, you know, you can mix and match things between snapshot sights or opening shot. I would use snapshot sights for PvP, and I would go with opening shot for PvE. You also have accurized rounds, or you can go with flared magwell for a quicker reload. You got polygonal rifling, corkscrew rifling, and arrowhead break. I have mine set up with polygonal rifling. I go with accurized rounds because I want the max range, and I mix and match between snapshot sights and opening shot depending on PvE or PvP. Next up is the Heart of Time. Fast firing pulse rifle, rapid fire frame. This thing has Dragonfly on it, and I'm so glad it. I never deleted it. This thing wastes people in the Crucible. And look at that range. The range is terrible, but I think that's wrong. Ignore that. It's the same thing with the Manananan. The Manananan on paper has terrible range, but I waste people in the Crucible with it. Now in PvE, I've been in love with the Inaugural Address. So I have a Masterworks one, so mine's got just a little bit more range in it. But you get the bonus of, first off, all pulse rifles, all PvE pulse rifles got a 16% buff. You get the adaptive frame pulse rifle buff. Then you got kill clips, so reloading after a kill is going to give you more damage. And you've got outlaws, so really quick reload. So loving that thing in PvE. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section what weapons you've been digging. I obviously have a lot more homework to do. I want to test out a lot of things. I want to go through hand cannons. I want to go through submachine guns. I want to go through sidearms. I want to test everything out in both PvE and PvP situations. So, but chime in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are digging so far. And leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. And do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Usually always on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.